Hello, crafters! Welcome back to another episode of BlightFall. I believe this is episode 23, but it could also be 24. I don't remember offhand, but you'll probably see in the title. But I have made a ton of progress off screen, and let me show you. So I have pretty much cleaned out this entire area, and I'm working on this area next. I have like 15 of those Totem of the Dawns now. And I think this area was also not cleaned out last time as well. I have also worked on a little bit of the desert because I've been mining nether quartz, so I needed a little bit of a fresh area. So you can see there, this is just ethereal blooms in this area because I just have so many of them now because I've basically been mass producing them. And then this here, I've completely cleaned out that island. Um, so that should be 100% now. And then also on top of that, I have fully upgraded my reactor. Well, not fully upgraded, but I have increased the RF to over 7,000, as you can see here. And oh, hello. Okay, well, they're not a threat anymore. But yeah, so the big problem that I have now is I'm just not producing enough yellowite to continuously feed it, so I've been having to mine a lot. But let me go ahead and I do have, well, first let's go aboard the Jaded, um, if the lag would stop a little bit. But let's go aboard the Jaded and see if we have any new uh, badges by just scanning real quick. If it will load, that would be good. Stuck in the floor. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. Because I'm assuming since I've 100%ed that island, I should have like 4 badges for that. And then a bunch of badges for everything else. Oh, it doesn't automatically pop up. Yeah. So, oh, yes, yes. So, see, this entire section right here was not cleaned out of taint. I made a lot of progress, actually. So I probably will get, let's see, I'm gonna guess 1, 2, 3, I think 6 badges. 6 new badges that we haven't already got. Because let's see, I think I have, I'm sorry that it's laggy, but it's every time I come to the Jaded, it's laggy. Oh, it's not scanning while I have my book open, is it? No, it is? Okay. Uh, let's see. So it would be the colonist. And, oh, undead again. I think we did this one before. It's just because there's so many zombies and skeletons out there. Okay, well, just 6 for that. But, oh, and it went all the way back. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, we haven't had a lot of badges yet. I think we just had the one. Those for the planes right here. But I should have a bunch of new ones. I think this is for, yeah, the swamp. I should have a bunch of them. And the Jaded is just so laggy. I do not like coming up here because of this, but it is necessary. And wow, look at the chunk right there. So yeah, that's got to be like 20, 30% of the entire tundra area. And then the plains, that's got to be close to like half, more than half of the plains. And the mountain as well, that's got to be at least like a third of it. But this section should be at least 100% because it's such a huge section. You know, now that I'm looking about it, I think every single biome has about the same area, except for the oceans, obviously. But it seems, well, and the islands are a little bit smaller, but I'm talking about like the main island. Um, yeah, I think they're all about the same area. That's interesting. But we are almost done with the scan. I don't know what to do with the badges though, because I just have so many of them, and this thing will just automatically print new ones if I need them. So there is that. Oh, and I suppose I could look at the bars to see how much. Okay, so that might not actually be 20%, because that's the mountains, but it could be. Plains, I think, is getting to half. Maybe that's not 20%. Okay. No, that is half for the plains. So we got a silver badge there. We got mountain badge. And we did get the Thunder badge, so it is 20%. And we got the Erie Island, the silver, but we didn't get the 100%. Interesting. I guess it's because there's small little areas of taint that I didn't clear out because I wanted to keep around some nodes. So I guess I'll have to figure out how to perfect that or purify those nodes. But okay, I got my badges. That is all of them, right? Yeah. So I'm going to get out of the shaded because it is way too laggy. Okay, let us go back to Biodome Alpha. And then once it's done loading, should be a little bit less laggy now. Okay, so Purify Mountains. So we have that at 20%. And sorry if that was a little loud. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Okay, and then Erie Island. And then, let's see, 50% for the Erie Island as well. Oh, I'm getting 20 per? Dang. I have way too much points. I really should start using them. And then Tundra. And I should make just like a chest for them. I really don't know what to do with them because once I use them, they're kind of useless. Uh, let's just make a quick chest. And then I can clean out my inventory. Okay. There we are. I'm just going to toss this here. Okay, and you know what? Since I have, let's see, how many points? Almost 800. Let's go to the supplier and just request a machine because we can. And request more seeds. I don't really think I need another mob, but I'll get another ethereal, artificial shimmer leaf as well. Okay, and we do have one question here. What is this? Oh, it's just the sandal thing. I keep forgetting. Okay, let's see what we got. Seed bag, parsnip, I already had that variety. And self-propelled anti-material rockets. What even is this? Whoa. Okay, let's go see how this works. I don't know what this is, but let's go find a target. There's bound to be someone out here somewhere. I see a creeper over on the map there. Are they underground? They're probably underground. Hmm. Well, here we go. Um, okay. Uh, interesting. I was not anticipating that. We, I don't know if I really want to use that too often because that pretty much destroys everything, but it could be useful in mining. It doesn't really destroy that much stone. And there's a little bit of backlash. Okay, yeah, this is not very useful for fighting, getting into stone because it's just destroying one block at a time. Well, it's kind of cool, but are these, oh, that's tracking and this is self-propelled. Okay. Well, that is kind of cool. I guess I have a bazooka now. All right, and then there was one other thing that I wanted to do before I looked at potentially other things and deciding what else I wanted to do for this episode. Oops, I meant to go down. So I have been stockpiling this Orichalcum because I can trade it in the black market. And right here, we hit another star. So let's get our another star. And I'm going to make a beacon because that is very useful. And what is the secondary stuff here? Machine bag. Okay, well, we have a bunch of it anyway. Oh, I get to pick one. Machine bag's probably the most useful. And is that everything? Yeah, we used it all. Okay, well, let's see what we get for a machine bag. RedNet energy cable. I'm not 100% sure what that's used for, but that could be useful. Oh, and let me scan some stuff because I'm assuming some of this stuff is scannable. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think I've scanned my orb yet. And if you're wondering why I do have the blood orb, um, so there is a recipe for necrotic bones that I'm going to be looking at today. But let's go ahead. Beacon. Wait, can you craft bedrock? No, it's just, okay. I was going to say, there's no way they would let that happen. Okay, so we have ourselves a beacon. And let's see, do I want to use diamonds? I mean, I know I have a lot of diamonds, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I'll just use iron. Iron is really cheap anyway. Okay, let me toss that back in there. And I don't know how many it takes offhand. Let's get some extra iron. And there we go. And I'm going to smelt the rest. Okay, so the reason why I want the beacon is to just mine a little bit faster because I do need more resources to expand. So I am just going to go ahead and just set this up real quick in an area. And I love the fact that I can just fly. I'm going to pick over here in the ocean area because I haven't really mined out that area too much. And it's just going to make mining so much faster. I've been trying to level this hammer up so I can go even faster, but it's still only at 12. Yeah, 12. So I need more modifiers on it to be able to go even faster. I wish I could vein mine everything, but that's just kind of slowing down my progress. But I figure we might as well set up the beacon right away. And then I can work on getting some necrotic bones because I want to turn all the red hearts that I have into canisters and max out my hearts. And then I think after sometime after that, we'll fully conquer the city biome because I just want maximum hearts. Okay, so we're just going to put it here. And if I recall correctly, I haven't made one of these in a while. But does it go to... Oh, it goes to 4. Where'd the guy go? Oh, he just died. Okay. Okay, let's... I'm just gonna clear out the area a little bit. There we are. And since it does go to 4... Actually, you know what? It'd be easier to just... Yeah. I would think about mining the aluminum, but it's really not worth it to me at this point. Okay, I'm going to remove the beacon and place it at the top. And I do have the builder's one, so I might as well utilize it. Okay. So it goes at the center, but we had been rudely interrupted. Okay, and so then we just go ahead and do this. This is going to get in the way. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough. I might have to remove the entire bottom layer of this. Yeah, I'm going to have to remove it. Okay. Well, let me just do that real quick. And there is a more efficient way to do this. There we go. Suppose I could have done the math, but, you know, I like to live in the moment and just do things. All right, so here we are. Should have enough. All right, so it's not going to be max, but it's going to be pretty darn close. Okay, so we don't really want jump boost, we just want haste. Does it just automatically? Okay, I forget how these things work. No. Okay, so regeneration, obviously you can't just automatically do it. Oh. Duh. I was 1 off. I thought I had it centered. Okay, let me go ahead and correct that. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I got that figured out. Let's go ahead and activate it. There we are. Oh, and it does automatically have regeneration. Okay. And then I would just have... yeah. No, I just want haste. Okay. And do I need to add, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I meant to grab my iron that I have out of here. Because does it, I don't remember if I already had the iron in there to activate it or if it just, yeah, there we go. And let's see. Oh, there's haste. Okay. It was probably already in there and I just didn't notice, but nice. Yeah. So look at that. Okay, I'm too far for the haste to activate now, I think. No, okay, it actually does stretch over to here too. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm in range. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use that to mine off screen so you guys don't have to do that, but it's gonna save me so much time. I just wanted to share making it on screen as well. Okay, I'm just gonna toss all of you. Okay. All right, so we are going to go ahead and make some necrotic bones, I think, for the rest of my episode here. All right, not that one. Whoops. I just meant to pull this up. It's been a long day. Okay, uh, let's see. So it's in Blood Alchemy. I'm pretty sure right here. So I don't know exactly how to make all of this. Block of Flesh is easy. I mean, I have unlimited bones. Entropy Shard is easy. So I just need to make this stuff. Simple Catalyst. Okay, so this is multiple rounds. Okay, so I need a lot of blood. Okay, so... Alright. This way? I just need to go to the nearest uh, teleporter, so that way I can go ahead and just teleport to the Eerie Island, because it already has an alchemical blood stand thing and that we can just use. I already broke a door in here somewhere. Oh, I broke two doors. Let's just use the roof hole, because they all have that for convenience. Okay, and I like how it's called Obsidian Tower, but in the book it's called Eerie Island. So that is interesting. Okay, and down we go. And all of this is like blood magic stuff, which I still don't know anything to do with, but at some point I'm probably going to be starting to collect these. Okay, and I think the... Nope, I was on the right side. Down this way. I just don't like going in here because it is a little bit laggy, especially when I'm recording. Okay, and yes, this is the right room. Okay, so right here. That is what I wanted. Alchemic chemistry. And I'm just curious, is there anything else associated with it? See, I know this is like the eye thing that is on that one on the island, but I don't know if I want to start messing with that just yet. But I could scan it. Oh, I already did. But you know, I'm just gonna keep it because it could be important. I think it's relating to those strange obsidian tower things. But nothing else. Oh wait, did I ever check these? Chrysalis, wood ash. I suppose at some point I could start. Well, let me just collect all these because I can just convert it to notes. And they can be used for quests. I think I still get points for those. Not that I really need a lot of points anymore at this point, but I have them. And was there anything else? So, catalysts. I have a feeling that I'm going to need a lot of these. Life shard? Interesting. Okay, well, since I don't know what to do with a lot of them, I'm just not going to take them at the moment. But at some point, I probably will come back here for that. But let's go back. I know I'm eventually going to have to either repair this thing or start using it because it is a blood altar. But I think I'm probably just going to move it to my area so it is easier to access. All right, so let's go back and start the process. And I'm just going to nip out a little blood there just so I can get started. Because I know it's going to take a lot of blood. This thing holds, I think, like 2,000, so this is going to take multiple rounds. Okay, I don't have an official area, but we'll just put it right here. Okay, and I would just put it in there. So first I need to make the simple catalyst, redstone, gunpowder, sugar, and glowstone. Do I have any sugar in here? Yes, I do. And I needed some bones as well, but that's for the final. Okay, just toss. This is starting to bother me. Okay. Redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. I am sure I have a lot of it. Yes, I do. Okay, and let's go grab some more sugar. So I'm going to make a few of these uh, catalysts just for now. Oh, and I got this. It's an experience bush. I don't really need it because I'm already at level 85 and I'm never going to use it all. But I have it. Okay, so redstone, sugar was at the top, gunpowder was here, glowstone. I don't know how much. Oh, well, that was fast. Okay. And so for the second stage, coal, obsidian, clay. Coal. Some obby. And some clay. Right? Yeah. And then I might as well grab the entropy shards and a block of flesh. Just grab a bunch of them because I have unlimited of that anyway at this point. Refill some of my blood. Okay, so it was coal, obsidian, clay, and here we are. Cutting a little bit fine there. Okay, I might need to heal up. You know, this is where the beacon would come in handy. You know what? I'm going to make an executive decision here. And I'm going to move this to where my beacon is. Because we have regen over there. And that's going to be very useful. Because if I continually drain my blood like this, that is going to be pretty crazy. And you know what? Hey there, cow. And we will be there. I literally can almost just one-shot everything with this bow, and it's not even maxed out in power. I could, let's see, how many, ooh, 2 modifiers. I could just add some quartz to it, and I think I might, just to buff its attack even more. But I just want to make some necrotic bones, and make a lot of them. Okay, let's get her done. And I don't know if I ever want to say that again, but let's go. All right, so I'm so glad I have that they automatically put on no mob griefing. All right, so obsidian, coal, and clay, and my simple catalyst. All right. And how much did it need for this? 500. Why is it not? I'm probably getting this backwards, aren't I? No, that's right. Is it the wrong orb? Do I need to upgrade my orb? Eldritch Blood Orb. I don't see the weak blood orb in there. Okay, so I need a different orb. Okay, I'm going to cut back in a minute where I bring the blood altar over here and I have more blood. Catch you in a minute. Okay, well, so I moved the altar over here and then I realized to get the higher blood orbs, I needed a bigger altar. So I made a tier 2, and then I'm also going to have to make a tier 3 as well. This is going to take a lot more work than I thought. 1800. Well, let me just go ahead. And you know what? I just realized I don't actually have regeneration. It's just haste. Yeah, because I need to get this to the max, I think. Well, I do have this. Oh, I have a potion of instant healing. There we go. That didn't really do much. I might have to do a lot of trading with, here's some zombies. but I might have to do a lot of trading with the peck that I have. And I need to get this to tier 2, which means I need more runes. How do these even... Let's see. Blood. Magic. So I need more of this. I cannibalized the altar from the other one, but so I need stone and blank slate, which is just more stone, but with that. Okay, that's going to take a good bit of work because I need another 10, 14. I need 14 to get tier 2 on this. Okay, and let's see. Caution maybe cause a bad day. So this is a dagger of sacrifice. Camerot sword. I don't know if I even have any Camerot. Okay, well, what I need to do here is expand this. So that way I can continuously just do this. Okay, I'm gonna clear out my inventory and you guys will see me back once I have a lot more iron. See you in a minute. Alright, so I managed to get the beacon working and I have upgraded my orb. It's just emerald with blood, and now I want to do the tier 2, but in order to be able to do that, I need, let's see, I need to, so it's 14 of those, and I need 2 of those because I need the runes. So I need to convert these and do that. I forget how much I need though for this. It's 1,000. Okay, so this is going to take a while for me to do this. I'm probably going to cut until I have a lot of these, so that way I can finally upgrade the altar to the max tier. I'm going to be at this a while. This is going to take a while, so I will probably cut, and it's actually getting kind of late tonight, but I'm going to keep this all in one episode. I will probably film the rest of this in the morning, and I didn't mean to take the block out of there, but I'm going to need more stone too, so I'm already smelting that. And this is just to get to tier 3 for the blood orb. That's this one right here. 25,000. I'm also going to need to find some Camerot, because this might be a better option for me, because I only have so much blood. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to make a reinforced slate. So I guess I gotta remove those before they even get there. Because, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna use it for other recipes, but I didn't realize that it would just automatically take more. I mean, I could use these to make the division sigils. I know those can be used. I don't know anything about the armor, if the armor is better than what I currently have. It's not even giving me a recipe on how I make it. I'm gonna have to do some research. There's just so much. I'm more familiar with Thaumcraft than Blood Magic, and I also know Botania is a thing. There's just so many things, so I'm just gonna get into the base of everything. But better than a Swiffer. This one I know makes lava, and I think there's one, yeah, one for water. Air sigil, I feel later that already. I think this lets you fly, maybe? I don't really know. Fast miner. Maybe I want that one. Holding, haste, elemental infinity. Maybe I've been sleeping on this and not working into these. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to be at this for a while, so I'm going to just cut to when I have more resources. It's going to be in the morning for me, but for you guys, it's going to be in the next couple minutes. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so I've been working at this for quite a while, and I realize this might have been a little bit past what I'm capable of at the moment to make the blood orb, because I need to make the third tier blood orb, which is this thing, which in order to do that, I need a tier 3. I do have the tier 3, but it needs 25,000 blood. But the max thing this fills up to is 12,000, and that's with the augmented capacity or a thing that I took from the other ritual. And I can't make this because I need a higher tier than what I already have for blood orbs. And as you can see, I've been trying to make the tier 4, but I realized an issue. I only have one of these blood blocks. And in order to make the blood block, I need a weak blood shard. And in order to be able to do that, I need to make this thing to demonetize mobs to get more weak blood shards, which I um, would have to research on how to do that. I'm just not familiar with on how to do it. I think I need like a master ritual stone and some other things. So that might be that. But I think there may be a way that I can make the blood orb before I'm actually capable of doing it. That's where this comes in. I've been doing a lot of trading with the PEX, and I have 6 god apples here. And I think combine that with the regeneration I have from the altar, I mean the beacon, and the god apples, and all the other. I have 4 potions of regeneration. I think I may just be able to brute force regenerate to be able to get this to work. Because these are all regeneration 2, and I think I can do this. It's going to be a really fast thing, but first I'm just going to get the base out here. But it's going to take 25,000 points. It's going to give me a faster regeneration. And I may need to eat a god apple right away, too. And then I also do have these, too, in case I run out of god apples. The god apples are obviously the best here, but I may have no choice but to use those. Oh, shoot. I was not paying attention. Okay, I need to rush back. Hopefully those chunks stay unloaded. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. Okay, where's the nearest? Fly! There we are. Okay, where is my beacon? Over here, right? Okay, so we need to go to Epsilon, I think. No, not Epsilon, Gamma. It's going to be Delta, isn't it? Yeah, it's Delta. Okay, so Delta is pretty much the closest, and we are going to rush back, if I can fly. I need to pay closer to attention, and I might have wasted a god apple, but I'm hoping that it hasn't fully drained. but this is the experience. Oh, Sulfray. I may not be able to do the blood thing anymore because I forgot about Sulfray. It worked. It worked. I brute forced my way. Uh, and I didn't even have to use as much as I thought. Okay, so now we should be able to complete this, which I completely forgot what resources I need, but let's see, necrotic. Okay, I'm going to clear out my inventory because I have way too much junk. There we are. I do not like how the system lags so much here. Okay. Oh, and, well, I'll just keep the glass bottle. All right, so, oh, trying to open up my other, well, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so, I don't need these. I can toss those back in there. Glowstone, entropy, obsidian, redstone. Okay. Believe, oh, and sugar. That should be everything. Okay, so I need to fill up my orb here. And just give myself a little bit of extra regeneration. Okay, do I have that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, it went. Okay, so the final thing for the necrotic bone is entropy in flesh, which I did not take the flesh out. And I don't have any more clay on me, but I can go back and get some. But I just want to at least make one necrotic bone. Okay, and then what was it? The block of flesh, yeah. Okay. There we are. Okay, so I'm gonna work on mass producing these. So is this one? Yeah. So sugar, redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder. So I just need a lot of those. Is that the right order? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on definitely uh, mass producing them. This is gonna make it a little bit easier. I don't know if I can stack these if it'll delete. Let's try it. I mean, it's not like these are that expensive items. Oh, it does stack. Okay. I was just worried it would automatically delete them. Okay, it's just gonna... Okay. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go back to my house and use the necrotic bone. I think I have like 10 miniature hearts, and I think I actually have more in here now. No, I do not. Okay. But I know I got a bunch of them back at my house. So I'm just gonna make some the heart canisters. Uh, and we're gonna have max hearts on this. And it's just gonna make the blood rituals easier because it seems like blood magic might be involved with later on in this mod pack a little bit more than I originally thought. And it could be useful to have some of the better stuff. All right, let's just swing back to my house. And the easiest part is actually just making the other parts of it. But, oh, I'm gonna need more apples. Let me just get a bunch of apples. All right. Sorry if this is a little bit too loud to use this thing, but I need a lot of apples because if memory serves, I need more jeweled apples to make this. I mean, I have 7 already in my inventory, but might as well just max it out. The god apples obviously are better than the jeweled apples, I believe, but might as well go and use those too. But I do need the jeweled apples for this recipe as well. Okay, and let's just make them all. Okay, and heart canister, and there we are. Okay, so yeah, this one. We just need a bunch of these. I'll just make 9 for now. And there we go. All right. And there we are. So we was on this one. So we have 2 of these, and this one's already there. This one is like combining all these together. But I think I can do max of 10 per. Going to restore 30 hearts. Okay. Yeah, so I just need to make a bunch of necrotic bones, and yeah, as you see, I'm already at 13 hearts. So by the next episode, because I think I'm going to call it here today, I should have as much of those hearts as I can, and then we're going to um, looking at this because I feel like I had more area cleared down there, but um, we're going to just go through the entire city and just clear it all out because we'll have max health or close to max health and a lot of stuff to be able to do that. Yeah, but I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I do hope that you have enjoyed this episode of BlightFall. And if you have, I would appreciate it if you left a like and maybe considered hitting that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help me out. Um, but otherwise, I do hope you have enjoyed. And oh, and if you want to support me some more, I have written a book. You'll find the description to that below in the description. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.